What is going on, guys? Taylor Stuber with Locks DFS.com, bringing my locks and sleepers for this massive 11-game Saturday NBA slate. Ready to get into it, but yesterday was another great day on FanDuel, DraftKings. PrizePicks went 2 for 2. And if you want to enter that giveaway for a free NBA pass, we're going to select the winner tomorrow. And actually, I'm going to select the winner on Twitter so sometime tomorrow. I'm going to post this video, so reply to that video with anything you want, like it, and I'm going to select the winner tomorrow for a free NBA season pass. And we did just drop the season pass to $200. It was $300 just a couple days ago, but now it's down to $200. It includes my personal cheat sheets with my locks of the day, cash game plays, GPP plays, value plays. You get an invite to our private Slack chat where you can talk to myself and a bunch of people in there. It's a slow-growing community. I believe we have just over 250 people in there right now. So it's fun to sweat the games with everyone in there. And then you will have access to my private live stream 30 to 45 minutes before lock, where you can ask me any questions that you want about the slate, and I'm there to answer them all. So, yeah, I'm excited to get into the slate. 11 games, like I said, so there's going to be a lot of value opening up throughout the day, so we're going to have to be monitoring that throughout the day. Going to be in the Slack chat, giving my thoughts once news breaks, and then in the private live stream, I'm going to be talking about it a bit more. But off the top, when I look at this slate, it's the Mavericks and Cavaliers game is what I'm going to want to be targeting. Obviously, it is a really slow game, but the Mavericks still are projected for 108 points, but they're going to be without Wesley Matthews, Dennis Smith Jr., DeAndre Jordan, JJ Barea, and then Tim Hardaway and Trey Burke are still not on the team quite yet, or at least not going to be playing just yet. So Luka Doncic coming back is probably my favorite play on the entire slate, outside of James Harden, but that's kind of a given with Chris Paul expected to sit, but I'll get into that later. But if you take DeAndre Jordan, Dennis Smith Jr., JJ Barea, Wesley Matthews off the court, Luka Doncic has a massive 38.9% usage rate, assist percentage of 40.3%. And I know this is only a 92-minute sample size, but this is really how the game's going to play out. He's going to play 38 to 40 minutes against a Cleveland team that is dead last in terms of defensive rating. So I'm going to want to play multiple players from this game just because the team is so depleted and they're forced to play a few guys massive minutes, and it is an amazing matchup despite it being a slower game. Doncic averaging 1.51 fantasy points per minute, and over here on DraftKings, the luxury of him over here is that is that he is point guard and small forward eligible. So small forward usually one of the weaker positions, but you can plug him in there and then play a value point guard or James Harden there. But 8.3K is just entirely too cheap. FanDuel makes it a bit harder since he is 9K, but he was up around 10K not too long ago. But he is supposed to play today. The news already came out. He is going to be active for this game. Going to be good to go. But 9K is just way too cheap. He should, in this situation against the Cavs and how depleted they are right now, he should be in the mid 10Ks. So we're gonna load up on Luka Doncic, and on the same team is going to be Maxi Kleber. For whatever reason, they just have an unwillingness to play Dwight Powell in any scenario more than like 24 minutes. So I liked him a ton last time because he's the most successful and most efficient with his minutes. But Maxi Kleber still played 29 minutes last game, and he was in severe foul trouble. Really, really bad foul trouble. If you take that out, I should have brought up Popcorn Machine, but if you take that out, he would have ended up playing like 34, 35 minutes. I expect this game to stay close. It is only a 6.5 point spread currently, I believe. Yeah, it dropped from 7 to 6.5 with 44% of the votes or the bets on the Cleveland Cavaliers. So sharp money is slightly on the Cavs to keep this game close and competitive. So I'm going to load up on Maxi Kleber and Luka Doncic. You're going to leave some of the other plays for my members. But, yeah, really like those guys. And then Chris Paul is supposed to sit this game, and I hope people are scared off of this Utah matchup for James Harden. He has a 50% usage rating, nearing 2 fantasy points per minute. It just doesn't matter. We've seen time and time again in this scenario with Chris Paul, Clint Capella, and Carmelo Anthony off the court this year. The matchup does not matter. So if the ownership is him playing Utah is probably a good thing for us people that are playing James Harden, because it's going to lower it, just because people are going to be scared of that matchup. And 12.5K is just way too cheap. We were playing upwards of 13.8K not too long ago. And then over here on FanDuel, he is a bit more expensive at, I believe, 13.5. Yeah, 13.5K. It's just still hard for me not to play him, especially given how much value he's going to open up throughout the day with the Mavericks and other injuries on a massive 11-game slate. So the rest of the season is going to be pretty much constructing rosters of scrubs and stars. So that's what we've been doing the last couple of days, and it's been working out very, very well. So those are the guys I like the most. And then over here on PrizePicks, if I can click on it, yeah, we went 2 for 2 yesterday with Rudy Gobert over in the under on Marvin Williams. Today, I like the new addition to the All-Star game, D'Angelo Russell, over for 41.3 points. Magic's pretty middling team in terms of pace and defensive rating, but he really, ever since that Spencer Dinwiddie got hurt and then Karis LeVert's been out for a while, he really has put this team on his back. And in competitive games, he plays 34, 35 minutes rather than the 30 minutes that he was playing earlier in the season, and it's really paying off in terms of fantasy points. So I think he hits this pretty easily. And again, if you guys want to join with us at PrizePicks, just use the link in the description. Use code LOCKS, LOCKS, when depositing. Helps us out, and it gets you a 100% instant deposit bonus up to $1,000. So if you deposit $200, you'll receive $200 instantly to play with. It's like how it was back in the day with DraftKings and FanDuel, where they just gave you so many bonuses where you could essentially play rake free, and you want to take advantage of those if you're really trying to grow a bankroll. And let us know on Twitter at Locks DFS that you did this, and then that you use this code. Attach your email with it, and we'll give you access onto our website, and you'll receive myself, Addie's, and Christian's favorite PrizePicks plays every single day. And yeah, so best of luck tonight, and until next time, peace.